Howdy, how's it going? So I was sick with a sickness, and that's why the podcast is a little late. All right, thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, or don't. I don't care. Hello, and welcome to the Game Men Podcast.
Hey.
Installment 3, episode 2. To the left of me here, well, not really to the left of me, because what you're seeing right now is probably Rocket League footage, but just in case you're not, just in case that plan falls through, to the left of me here is Kyle. Say hello.
Hello, Kyle.
And to the right of me is Zach. Say hello. And we do not have any special guests. We're just kind of gonna...
We're glipping and glossing.
We're running it raw.
We're
slow
fucking your
dancing.
mother. Happy Mother's Day. This is recorded on Mother's Day, so...
Yeah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
As Twitter personalities are saying, happy birthing individuals day.
What?
Weird. Fucking weird, huh?
Yeah, they're like mom is rude.
Mom,
Oh my
you're
God,
assuming
are you
the
serious?
Female's
not a thing.
gender.
That's not
Oh
a
wait, I
thing.
can't say that either.
That's not a thing, is it?
It's about to be next year.
Next year? What?
Anyway,
Who announced
we
it?
don't
When
have
did
to talk
this
about
major
that.
change?
That's rolling
You
into
can. I think
politics.
What?
Nope, we're not
No,
talking
I'm
about
just
that.
talking about like a mother is a female. How can a man be a mother?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you're like a girly man.
So you're just.
You could be
But
a
you're
mother.
not a mother, right?
I mean, I can call myself a girl right now, and everybody would have to accept it. Otherwise, shame on
I
you.
think I knew all along that you were a girl, Ethan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I knew all along.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
I
okay for
also
you to-
knew.
Oh.
Yeah, so we have. I mean, we have support in this group. That's what we're here for. Right?
Okay. Anyway.
But anyways.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. What have we been up to? We all just hung out.
Yeah, we had a
weekend.
crazy fucking weekend.
Yeah.
Space
so-
Station won their match Friday in their tournament.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
Well, very nice. We always root for Space
And-
Station here.
No one got a tattoo.
No one got a tattoo. That is true.
We were wanting to get one this weekend. We were talking about it.
Unfortunately for Kyle. Hey, maybe we'll do that whenever we travel to the state that we live in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I love the state we live in right now because we get to do a bunch of legal things.
Yes, so many. I love
Yes.
the great state of Oregon.
I'm in Arkansas. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh shit. Okay. Anyway, so let's start with Friday.
Shout out to South Dakota.
What did we do Friday? I had a fucking hellish work week that will
Yeah,
probably
same.
repeat itself next week, but
Yep.
or this week rather. But so I was tired as shit Friday. Stayed late every day, no lunch, fucking brutal. So I was waiting for them to show up at my dwelling place, and like
He has a
they
house.
were just taking too long. I guess I don't know what was wrong with me. I crawled into bed and took a fucking nap. Oh, that's
Zach.
Zach gone. Yeah.
Zach's internet just decided to shit itself.
All right, let's just
All
keep
right, go
going
ahead.
and hope that he'll be back. So
He'll probably be back.
I fucking took a nap, and then I partially woke up to Zach, like, walking at my
Kissing
door
me.
because I told him my door was unlocked. So he just walks in and puts the stuff that I asked him to get in the fridge, and then like I just fell right back asleep, and then my sister and one of her friends came over for a second as well, and that's when I
Yeah.
actually woke up and got up. But man, I took like a fucking
Yeah, that's
hour
that's
and a
nice.
half or 2 hour nap.
Yeah, I haven't had those. I haven't really had a day like that in a while where I'll just go straight to bed once I get home.
It really was straight to bed. I got on my computer to eat, and then I just got
You
straight
just-
into bed
yeah.
after I was done. Yeah, it was crazy. Hey, he's back.
There he is.
Zach?
What's going on? Can you hear us? Zach is not currently with us. His
Well,
internet's probably having a shit.
He'll fix his settings or something.
I'm back.
There we go. There we go. He's
Oh.
back now.
My adapter overheated.
Oh, that's not good. Well,
Zach
It's all good
for
now.
president is now playing Soundpad.
all right. Anyway, so I was just telling Kyle about how I took a nap, and then I fully got up, and then my sister and her friend left, and eventually, well, Josh got there before you did, Kyle. So
Yeah, Josh got there about 7:30 ish.
Yeah.
He was there for about an hour before Kyle.
Yeah, so we were just chilling. I was drinking a couple beers. We were watching the hit show Invincible, which, as of the time of the
We're
listeners
sponsored by
listening to
them
this
this
I don't know what's gonna
episode.
happen to it, but
Yeah, this is sponsored by Amazon Prime, where you can get your Prime Video for free. You pay now monthly, and you'll get your free subscription with using code Baba. Zach, come on, Soundpad.
Baba Booey.
There we are. And you'll get 20% off your original purchase with a mail-in rebate. So buy now.
Coffee slush.
a fucking
Yeah.
mail-in rebate. What the fuck?
Yeah, you have to mail
If you mail a letter to Amazon headquarters that says Game Men Podcast, they'll give you Invincible for
Slash.
free.
They'll
Yeah.
they'll give you the entire toenail of a dog that they just harvested. So definitely get your
I think
opportunity
they grow
now.
them. I don't think they harvest them anymore. I think they just grow them.
No,
So
they
they're not
harvest
sick.
them. They just wait for like their warehouse workers to fall over dead, and then they take them.
That's a good. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's true.
Repurpose
Anyways, how you?
them.
So we've been into arenas in Apex Legends so far. How do you think we're liking it so far?
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
that game, the arenas for Apex has definitely. I think it's revived Apex. Like I think
Okay.
Apex was not dying, but it was getting kind of like stale.
With
You
all
know,
the
like
same,
it was.
with
it
just
was
a
kinda
battle royale.
Yeah, it was kind of like stagnating pretty hard. With like not a whole lot of new people joining. It was kind of just the people that were already playing are the only ones playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think the arenas kind of helped because it kind of that's more appealing than just a battle royale, because there's a lot of people. Because the 3v3 thing, it feels more like search and destroy almost,
Absolutely.
It
yeah.
feels almost like a more accessible CS:GO. Like there's not really like a main objective. You have to kill everybody to win, but the buying system is really well integrated just into Apex as it is, and then that's similar to CS:GO, or I'm sure other games that have sort of been clones more or less of that. But
Thank you.
it's helped me, learn what to buy and what I'm good with, and
Yeah, definitely.
you can try out
Oh, yeah.
all the different weapons in an actual space where you can shoot at people and see how you do with those weapons. It's not just like the firing range anymore. or
What are
the
y'all's
training
main
range.
startups with? Like when you the first round, what is like your go-to weapon?
Volt P20?
The Volt P20?
Volt P20,
Really?
yeah, and I upgrade the P20, yeah,
Really?
I've
Oh wow.
started doing that too. Yeah.
because you can just automatically choose the P20 for free, and
Yeah,
then
and
if you
just
buy
upgrade it.
the Volt is you start the first round with 550 of the materials. The
Uh-huh.
Volt's 500, and then I just grab the P20 and then I upgrade it, just so I can have the extra, just use the rest of my materials, and then my secondary has extra ammo because of the upgraded magazine.
I don't even use. Normally, I only go with one weapon. I should probably start going with two when it comes to later rounds, which is normally what I'm starting to do. But I have not gone for the Volt in a while. I should probably, because it sounds kind of nice. But my normal go-to is just an upgraded alternator the first round, and that's it.
Yeah.
I usually run the Volt and the P20, or the Volt and the RE for the first 2 rounds, and then
And you'll upgrade to like
The-
R3.
the third round I'll try and run the O3 and the bow.
The Volt's not too accurate, but it does more shield damage. So
I feel like I can feel like I'm really accurate with the Volt though.
Yeah, once you get that spray down, I mean, I'm sure.
yeah, that's true. I love how we just completely shifted from talking about like the weekend to
Oh yeah, how
talking
did we
about
get to
just
Apex?
Random. Well, Kyle just brought it up out of the
yeah,
blue,
season 9.
and I was like,
Yeah,
all right,
fuck you,
I
Kyle.
mean, this is a good topic, so I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
because we did the Amazon thing and then we paused for a second. And then because we
Oh,
were
yeah,
watching
yeah, yeah.
Invincible at your place, waiting for Kyle to show up. That's right.
So
Yeah,
Kyle
so-
eventually shows up
With liquor.
with liquor, with a lot of liquor. Did you take that, by the way?
No, it's still in your freezer.
Oh,
Wait,
fuck.
you brought alcohol with you? I didn't even know you did.
Yeah, are you
the-
serious?
Oh, that's right, the vodka.
Yeah,
we had
the vodka that
I
we drank
remember.
was his.
Yeah, I bought a whole handle for this weekend because I didn't know what the hell was gonna happen. You know?
Of just the worst, just straight vodka.
Well, I mean,
I
like,
could tell you,
it's a
I could tell
decent
you,
liquor.
you tried to plan because you're like, I don't know what's gonna happen, so I'll bring this. We still could not have planned for everything that we actually did.
Oh man,
I
yeah,
guess
no.
not. Yeah. but
Okay,
that was
so
pretty fun.
Friday night, what did we really do? We just kind of chilled, right? Y'all
Yeah, we pretty much just chilled.
smoked a bit. I just kept drinking beers, and we played Rocket League. We listened to music. Of course,
Played poker like
Yep.
we always do.
I was just about to say, whenever we all get together, we have to play poker, or at least like start a game. We never finish the game, because we're all pussies and we don't bet.
No,
high.
No, we finished it twice, and I've won the all in twice now.
No,
Well, yeah, the all in, but
it doesn't count. It doesn't count.
If you win, how? Look at nobody else has chips. One person has chips. How does that not count?
Okay. So normally, and let me break this down so anybody listening isn't confused or strayed away by your dumb words, Zach. When you win, you quote unquote win, it's because the last hand that we do, everyone goes all in, and it's just by chance. Everyone goes all in, and you don't look at your cards at all. You just go all in on the first hand that you get. Flip everything over, you do the flop and then the 2 extra cards, and then we see who has the best hand. Like, that's not skill, it's not something to brag about. It's just like, okay, you got lucky.
It's absolutely
twice.
something. The fact it happened twice in a row. Yeah, you can brag about that. That's lucky as fuck.
Yeah, but there's no skill based kind of.
Have I
like,
bragged about my
strategy.
skill? All I've said is I have won.
Yeah, I'm just saying it doesn't count.
It does. There's still wins.
Nah.
I did nothing for them.
He said, "Nah,
Nah, bro.
I don't believe whatever you're saying right now, bro. Nah."
Nah. Not buying
What
it.
do you think, Ethan? Should they count as wins? Like
Yeah.
if we all
Yeah,
decided to
100%,
go in,
100%.
and we were like, all right, whoever gets this wins.
Yes,
Okay, all right.
Zach just wants to feel like a winner, and I don't blame him.
because Zach is inherently a loser, right?
Bro, no, we're
Yes.
all winners.
Yes,
We-
that's it.
Look, all I'm saying is, in the eyes of God, we...
Shut up.
I tell you what, if
here's our
anytime
VeggieTales
that you've got to
moral
hang out with
story.
Kyle, anytime that you have to hang out with Kyle for more than like 4 hours, everybody's a loser.
yes, I second
Everybody lost.
Okay, so
And that'll take us to day number 2, right? Because the whole reason we were doing this fucking big shebang with everybody, because it was us 3 and then some of our other friends.
So the
Zach and
characters-
Josh.
Yeah. The characters for this story are gonna be me, Kyle, Zach, Josh, and then there is another Zach. We'll call him D. So let's call the other Zach D.
I'm just gonna say other Zach.
Okay,
No.
that works.
I've done it for like 10 years now.
Okay, that works. So yeah, go on.
But we got together because Kyle is getting married. Everybody say congratulations.
Hey, congratulations.
And pray for the fucking bride.
You're
Jesus.
about to make the worst decision of your fucking life.
Satan, is that you?
She can still change her mind. But anyway, we're his groomsmen because he has no other fucking friends. So we had to go get fitted for our suits for the wedding. So we
Which-
all got together.
I mean, I do want to interject and say, having no other friends besides like maybe 5 people, based as fuck. All right, go on.
It's kind of based.
They
Yeah.
only had to go get fitted because if you have under a certain dick size, you have to go get fitted in person.
Yeah.
You
So-
also got fitted.
I already had my fittings. I don't know what you're talking about.
We watched the guy grope you.
Yeah, it felt good.
I'm pretty.
Okay. Anyway, so we drove about an hour away to go to this place. We got up at like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning ish. Everybody got showered. We went over there. It was cool.
I have to say that guy had no idea what he was doing there.
No
I kind
clue.
of, I kind of think you're right. I kind of don't think he even worked there.
All right, so y'all have seen my dad, or at least seen pictures of my dad.
No.
I told him that my neck size was 19 because I didn't know. I just read the thing that was in my my wallet, and he said, "Wait, my neck size is 19." Look, I am 125 pounds. I am a skinny fucking dude, and my neck is not thick by any means. My dad is a bigger guy just by genetics. And so his neck is,
if you know what I mean,
bigger than mine, let's just say. And so I am fucking nervous for how this is gonna go.
Oh yeah, this dude has no idea what he's doing because he said yours was. I'm looking at mine. He says your neck was 19.
Yeah.
Mine is 20.
Well, I mean, your neck's bigger than mine, I think, but I mean that I don't know.
Oh,
maybe,
but
maybe
it's
use
not
different
one
measurements.
size bigger. It's like fucking 4.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, like you have like a everything about you is like the quarter of everybody else.
Right, except for one particular thing. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
Yeah, you got the big ass feet, dog.
No, my feet are the same size as all three of us have the same size feet.
We all are just saying this because we want to know each other's cock size.
We already know each other's cock size.
But, oh.
Do you not remember
Yeah,
that discussion?
My neck is a 20.
Yeah, that's weird. Right? I don't know how any of those even actually work. So
Yeah, no, neither do I. I'm just
Yeah, that's
talking
weird.
out of my ass.
Yeah, alright. I guess I'm gonna... do I trust him?
we gotta. Maybe it works out. Maybe the people that make the tux are like, okay, he says 20, it's actually gonna be this or something. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, and you have no fucking choice but to trust him. So.
Yeah, that's a little sketchy.
Did it actually cost you money to schedule the fitting?
No.
So we just go somewhere else.
We could do
We
that.
could. If we find anything else.
Or we could
that's
do it
better.
our fucking selves and look online on how to do it.
Like, just order them somewhere.
That feels like chaos, and I'm not doing it.
That feels funny.
Anyway,
Before
we set this whole weekend up to go get fitted, and I thought we were gonna walk in the thing, and the guy would like take us to a fitting room and measure us. You know, nope, we did it right in front of the fucking front door.
And it
Weird
took.
as fuck.
So Kyle scheduled 2 groups. Because I guess
There's
with
5
like
people.
COVID
There's a
and shit.
three-person.
Yeah, you
three-person
could only
max
do
per
three
schedule.
fittings at like one time, and so we scheduled both of them, and like 1 for 1 and then 1 for 1:30, and we got both of them done in like 20 minutes.
Got it, and it was like
Normal.
120.
Yeah, I mean, which is normal. So he took all the. I guess he just sized us properly, but I literally asked him like one thing about the website, and he literally told me. He looked at me. He's like, yeah, I'm new here, so I don't know."
Y'all
I
that
was
someone
like,
else, and it's like,
"Oh,
that's
okay."
encouraging.
And the concern, because we're at David's Bridal, you know, and this is just a new addition to David's Bridal as a separate entity, I guess. They're bringing in.
Hey, I'll like blur those out, but we probably shouldn't say the name of the company.
Oh man,
Who
yeah,
cares?
'cause,
David's
like,
Bridal's
who the fuck
everywhere.
cares? Yeah, everyone knows it's like say McDonald's in the podcast. We have to blur
We
it
went
out
to
or something.
Abilene, Texas.
Okay, fine. What? Fucking whatever.
Because that leads us into the next fucking thing that we do, right? Because we got out and Ethan looked at me and he was like, "That took 20 minutes," and I was like, "It's 1:20. Like we planned the whole weekend to do this. What the fuck do we do for the rest of the day?"
Yeah.
And so I was like, "Yo, let's go to fucking Primetime because it's like this big event center thing that they have in Abilene. It's like
it's got
arcade
bowling,
and
arcade,
bowling,
mini golf,
yeah.
bumper cars, go karts, batting cages.
And so we were like, fuck yeah, let's go do that. So we walked in and we wanted to do mini golf. And then we were like, oh, they pretty much had 2 choices for you to make. One was $35 and the other one was $40. And the $40 one came with a cup. And
We all
Ethan was
got the
the only
cup.
person who didn't get a cup.
Yeah,
Or
and then
even-
Kyle was gracious enough to
Yeah, I was
share
getting
his
refills like one after the other.
saliva-filled straw with
I was like-
with me.
I was peeing in it each time, Ethan.
Oh yeah.
So we get these drinks so you can have unlimited refills. We go fill it up. We get our shit to go do the mini golf. Kyle has the scorecard And so we're all, we're at hole number 1 and we're all doing it. We're telling Kyle what our what our scores were for
there
each
was some
hole.
confusion on the scoring at first because I guess y'all are just normally saying like +1 or +2 if it's over par.
Yeah, so like
That's what I'm used to.
both
Okay, yeah, that makes
Zach's and
sense,
then
yeah.
like Josh as well, I think we're trying to use like actual golf terms with it.
So
like,
yeah, they were. So I guess everyone was confused on how the scoring was going to work because y'all thought it was going to be normal +1, +2, and 0 or -1. But like, I guess they were telling me how many strokes they took total. So I just started doing it. All right, you took a total of 4 strokes. That's how I'm doing it.
yeah, which
So-
is
And
how
that
you
works.
do
That's
mini
fine.
golf. That's how you do.
Yeah.
Look, regular golf, you don't do that. Sure, okay, whatever. Mini golf.
Try hard people
It's
and just be like,
it's for
"No,
children.
I know how to play golf.
Anyway, so we get to about, it's 18 holes, right? We get to about hole 12, and I look at Kyle writing on the scorecards. There's not numbers on it. There's numbers for like the first 5, and then after that, he's just putting in random symbols and just scribbling fucking garbage in words. Just in the spaces where he's supposed to be putting this stuff. And the thing and I immediately knew, I was like, I should have known he wasn't going to be able to focus long enough to write down fucking a few numbers.
To put it simply, we were fools.
We were fools for trusting Kyle with the scorecard, because what we didn't know is what we were on hole 12. We had stopped playing at like hole 5.
No. It was hole 3.
No,
Probably, dude. It was
5.
No, it
first
was
5,
in
I'd say
there.
it's
It was in
serious.
there. Yeah, it was the
First
first
5?
5 or 6.
See,
Yeah,
what the audience doesn't fully realize, and never really will fully realize, if you don't know us in person, is Kyle is a 4-year-old child.
He's a gremlin, a menace.
And he gets bored very easily with doing menial tasks. So he could never just write down numbers on a page. Like,
No, that would be
just
too hard.
No. Way
It's
too
too boring.
Way too boring. So
It's boring. There's nothing wrong to say
he
about
has
that.
to
It's
write the
boring.
most deplorable shit on this until he gets caught.
And what
then,
was
and then he writes
cracking me
more
up?
deplorable shit.
What was cracking me up is I watched him for like 2 more holes. He would ask everybody, he's like, he was like, how many? And they'd be like, oh, 3 or something.
And
but all right.
everybody knew.
And he would just keep
everybody
scribbling.
knew that
Because right after I saw Kyle do that, and I watched him for like another hole or 2, keep writing shit in. That's when I went. It was like hole 13 or 14. Kyle was still back at the other one writing everything down. And I walked up to the group and I was like, I just want y'all to know, Kyle has not been writing down numbers for quite a while. And they were like, oh my fucking god.
Because we were all doing so well and taking it
And then
seriously.
the best part is, yeah, we were actually like kind of killing it, and then
I think Ethan was killing it the most.
Yeah,
Ethan was
I
doing pretty
won
good.
for sure. There's no
Kyle,
doubt
you had
about
that
that.
insane fucking
Oh,
hole in
man.
one
The hole-
that
No,
you
no, no, no.
wedged
So,
in.
yeah, like 2 holes after we discovered that this was going on with Kyle, he just like, all right. So Kyle, can you describe how you actually hit the
Yeah,
ball?
of course. So everyone had gone. It was like hole 15 or 16, maybe something around there. I don't know. But it's the normal side that you hit the ball with the putter. I had it pointed towards the ball, so I was hitting it with the tip,
Yes.
the very end, the very tip of the golf club.
Yeah, like you're
little
gonna use
putter.
it like a hammer instead of a fucking.
Exactly, like a hammer on the ball. And so, but I have it like in between my legs, so I'm rocking it forwards and backwards in my hand between my legs to hit the ball forward, because I'm like in a square stance, right?
It's
So
like if he's hitting it with his cock.
Yeah, so if it's an extension of my dick, I can be more accurate. That was what was going through my head. And so I knew the hole-in-one was going to be obvious if I had followed the patterns and been accurate when hitting it straight towards the 4th brick from the right. On
Shut the
very
hell
end
up.
of the
You
Shut the
think
hell up.
you
It was
fucking
so
You
knew?
fucking-
Oh,
you
he's
fucking
just, oh my
Blind
god.
chip
so-
that shit.
You
All right, so
shut the
it
hell up.
bounced all over the course and then just went into the hole like perfectly.
It was the most insane luck I've ever seen. We should have took you to buy a fucking lotto ticket.
Yeah,
Probably.
it was cool.
But it was hot, and we got fucking sunburnt, and it was kind of shitty out there. So then we went inside after we finished golf, and what fucking killed me is even after we told Kyle, we're like, Kyle, we know you're not writing anything in that. He would still ask us after every round, be like, how many strokes, and he would just keep writing
He was
shit
doing
in there,
it
even
so-
though we knew It wasn't real numbers. He just
used
filled
his
it out.
serious tone. Like Kyle has
He'd be
like
like, "Yeah,
a,
how many-
a really
how many was
joking
that?"
tone, and then like a rather serious tone as well. And so he would look at us dead in the eye and ask, "How many was it?" And then how many did Josh have? How many did Zach have over there? And like he would ask us that seriously, and we would tell him. Even
Y'all
after
told me, yeah. Like,
I told you every fucking hole like a fool.
That's okay.
I can't even. I have the scorecard. I can't even make out what half of it
You
says.
have it with you.
Yeah, because it doesn't have an eraser on the pencil, so it kind of looks like Kyle started to
have it
write
as a
stuff
thumbnail.
and then scratched it out.
Let's make it the
Oh my
thumbnail. How about
God.
that?
Let's not.
Okay.
Yeah, that is a terrible
We can't.
idea.
We can't. We can't.
I mean,
So anyway,
I could block out like
other
some-
Zach had this idea while we were doing golf because these cups are really unique in the way that they're shaped, and they're like
Hell
really
yeah.
tall, and then they have like sort of like a two-sided like spiral in the middle, right? And then the straw just like goes down one side and goes all the way down the bottom of the cup. And it's like one of those really long, thick
You
plastic
get it at a
cups.
theme park.
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
a
like-
souvenir. It was a souvenir cup, so that's what you know what the fuck we're talking about. Zach was like, "Hey."
No. It was me and Josh. We thought
It was you and
about
Josh. I thought it was
told
Zach.
We told Zach about it.
Yeah, they
because
were
we
like-
saw it.
they were
Josh
like,
and I
"Oh."
looked at each other like, bro, we could make a bong out of this. And we were like, oh shit, we just both thought of that, like nothing. And then we.
So
told
then Zach,
about
after
it.
Zach heard about it, Zach was like, "We're doing it. Absolutely, I'll do whatever I gotta do, make it happen." We're like, "Okay, cool." So we'll save the cups. So then we went back inside, filled up our drinks, and then we're like, "Oh, we'll go do the bumper cars because that's inside and it's cool." Oh, except for we're at an arcade for fucking children. There was no way we were ever fucking getting on that ride.
Never.
So we were like playing some shitty arcade games to the side while we waited. And then finally Zach was like, "Okay, this is getting boring." I was like, "Yeah, let's go do the fucking go-karts real quick." And so we waited in line for like fucking 30 minutes to go do the go-karts. And then it was like so under fucking whelming doing the go-karts. I was so mad at how slow my fucking go-kart
All right,
was.
hold on. No, I have a fucking bone to fucking pick. All right, I
Yeah,
am at like the second to the back of like this line of go karts because that's how they line them up, and then they start off slow to get out of the little bay area that they have them
control
in.
the speed of it. Yeah.
And then like, all right, so they put it to full speed. After we all get out and like clear of each other, and then we all just start zooming, and I am going so fucking slow. The battery could not have been like any less charged than it was
It
for like
sucked,
me to
yeah.
get actually like all the way around the little track.
You were crawling.
I was crawling. Like the wind wasn't even like blowing like in my face or anything. Like I was going that slow. Other Zach was going the speed of light. He almost fucking lapped me. He passed me
he
at the
was-
very like start of like probably like 1/4 of the way into the track, and then he was like lapping me as we were going around like the last loop. And like several people, their batteries just fucking like died or glitched out or some shit because they just stopped moving. And so like I was catching up to them because they were stopped, and then like their like batteries or whatever kicked back on. So they just like zoomed ahead of me, and there was no chance of me catching up.
Fucking mine was doing good, and then it slowed all the way down, right? And it was Kyle. Zach was like a year ahead, and then Kyle and Josh were in front of me, and you were way the fuck behind. And I was like, okay, I'm catching up to him a little bit. Kyle and Josh are like bumping the fuck out of each other, and the dudes are like, quit bumping. And Josh and fucking Kyle are like trying to like make out in each other's go-karts. And Kyle just slams into Josh and he wrecks. And he like crashes into like the tires that are like
Oh
at the edge
shit!
of the
No
course.
way.
Yeah, and he was
Yeah.
stopped there for a little bit, and I literally got half of the track ahead of him, and then he passed me again.
Yeah, so Josh and Zach, other Zach had the good cars. They were super fast and they didn't slow down at all. Zach was
Every
had
time
the
I
fastest
turned,
one.
I thought I was gonna have to like fucking leg it.
Yeah.
I could have pushed that cart faster.
Yeah, I definitely, without a doubt, could have ran faster than my cart was going. So yeah, that's my fucking bone to pick with prime time. You cocksucker.
So we left
piece of
that. It
shit.
was super hot all fucking day, and I was like kind of tired, and I was like, okay, we've got an hour ride home. And Kyle has, he doesn't turn off. There's not a switch from
Yeah,
like
I can get
from
tired.
like social Kyle to like regular Kyle. Like Kyle is Kyle all the time. So we get in this car to do this hour trip back, and he's just a shitpost generator. Like he's not fucking stopping. And it's like he's like put holes in my brain. Like his fucking toxic shit fumes are like dropping the average IQ of every room he goes into.
Well, all right. So all of that sort of like just poison started at CC's because we're all children. So we go to a fucking like amusement park like ish thing,
And then a buffet of pizza.
and then a endless buffet of pizza and fucking the best brownies you've ever fucking had. So like we all have to sit at the same table as Kyle, and I can't come up with the stuff that Kyle says.
No, you can't. You don't know what he's gonna say.
So
You don't know
Zach,
who's gonna say it to.
right.
We get in the car and Ethan puts on the child locks.
I do. I have to. Otherwise, we're gonna be going through like the middle of downtown, and we're gonna be at a stoplight, and there's gonna be people with their windows down, like some like huge Mexican dude that has for sure killed people before, and he'll
little
roll down the
racist.
window and just scream something that will like possibly piss this guy off, and
Okay, no.
yes,
I haven't done that though.
You
All right.
would though.
All right, so
Okay,
so
but, like,
so
I'm
scratch
not-
scratch the
Y'all
Mexican
act
dude.
as if
Shut
I
up,
need a
shut up, shut
collar
up, shut
and
up.
leash.
Scratch
Like,
the.
I'm not a threat to society.
If I had one,
You
yeah, you. If I had
are!
one,
What?
if I could put you on a leash, I would.
Dude,
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a gift.
'cause
for
one of the
fucking-
best-
Oh,
What
no.
have I done?
One of the best
to
and worst
leash?
things about Kyle. Listen,
That's
one of the best and
super
worst things about him.
over-exaggerating.
Well, it's not just it's not that you've done anything yet. It's that we know that
Oh,
you
yes.
can.
And
Just like
someday
anyone.
will, and I just hope to not be there with you while you do it.
Because you're like
Y'all
like
think-
you're on the trend
Right.
like building it up because you'll just shout random shit
Yeah.
at the drive-through workers when we get food.
Okay,
Yes,
well, that's
as
not
we've
illegal.
told
I
the
mean,
story.
No, it's not
episode
illegal.
Get
0.
us in trouble.
No,
But
it's
not a- it's
even if it
nothing-
did, like, what are they gonna do? They're gonna be like, "Hey, quit
There's
doing that."
But there's
you
no
know?
weight to that. You know, people.
Yeah, that's
see
what
it
I'm saying. Like, there's no
every
weight to
day,
it.
you know? Yeah.
All right, so also, sorry. When I put the child locks on and we were at a fucking like stoplight or like a stop sign or some shit, Kyle would open the door. Open the back fucking door.
Because if I needed to open the window for something, I needed, to open the door.
You
Make sure it
don't
would work.
need to do
No,
this.
it's because I told him that this lady next to us at the stoplight had her window down. I told Kyle to yell, say, I don't remember what I said.
Like
But I was
bark at
like,
her or something.
Yeah, I was like bark at her,
Yeah.
and then Ethan
Yeah.
immediately locked every fucking thing.
Yes.
Because I was gonna say that's like the
I-
best and worst thing is like I complain about like how shit brained you are and like what a
But it's
meme
like,
generator
oh,
it
here's a
is.
good one.
But at the same time, you will just do the craziest shit that anybody asks you. Like yesterday, like when we got back from the thing, and Kyle and Josh put their engineering brains together for like 30 minutes, and then built this crazy bong out
It's
of
actually
this.
Zach
big cup.
and Zach and Josh.
But we'll get
That's
to
what I
that
said.
later. Hold on.
Oh, they said
Yeah.
Kyle.
No, I said Zach and Josh, and they put it together, and then we packed it. I mean, that was probably the most I've ever seen.
So all right, the
Packed in.
the
It was
car
really-
ride
it
back
was a
was
lot.
painful for Kyle for the first like 40 minutes, and then for the
That
next
bong rip.
40 minutes, it was the podcast we were listening to, which will not be named. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that.
Can we talk about it?
But it was a little rough, just a little. I've heard it before, but these guys didn't, and so it was fun for me, but not for them.
Wait, what the hell are you talking about? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
The podcast?
The podcast was fun to listen to. Yeah.
The
Mia Malkova.
oh, okay.
Y'all did not seem to like enjoy that all too much. But
What? No, it was
I
good.
liked it. Yeah.
okay,
I
well,
liked the
then I was
context
wrong.
around
Fucking
asking
whatever.
her questions about the porn industry.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. I thought it was pretty cool.
We'll have to get her
I
on
thought it was
sometime.
really fucking weird.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey Mia, if you're watching this, yeah, 4 people can fit on the screen.
Subscribe
Yo,
to
like,
my
comment.
OnlyFans.
like comment and say say something like, hey. Anyway, so we
Tweet
got
this
hard,
clip at her. Tweet this clip at her. See if she says anything.
as if I'm gonna fucking put in that much work in this shitty fucking thing. Anyway, so we get back home, and the engineers go to work immediately on heating up metal to poke holes in the plastic of the
Yeah, and
souvenir
they're like
cup.
shaping this. They're like making sure it's got a little thing to like bubble water, and they're putting work in.
And let me fucking tell you, they
It worked.
nailed it. It could not
It
have
worked.
turned out any fucking better.
That
Perfect.
surpassed all expectations.
Yes. That was the fucking good ending to that idea.
And
It
I
was
mean,
insane.
we've been pretty ripped before, but I mean,
Oh
Kyle,
my
Kyle put like
God.
Kyle
I
packed like
put
a whole
lot.
G into that bowl because it's a big bowl, you know.
It was
'cause it was really
pretty
deep.
big bowl. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It
Zach
was made
takes
out
it,
of foil, so.
and Zach was like, "Yeah, I'll do greens on it." And I thought he was gonna do like what you normally do, you know, when you're passing around. You know, you burn an edge, and then everybody slowly burns the whole thing. You know, nope. He grabs this thing, lights the lighter, and he's fucking stirring it up like he's churning butter on that bowl, bro. That thing becomes like solid white, and he ripped it for like a good 30 seconds, just like as hard as he could. He goes to exhale, and it's just like the thickest cloud I've ever seen. He didn't even clear the thing. He just did it, and immediately he's fucking solid red. Could not
It's
breathe. Was
coughing,
like
yeah.
coughing his lungs out. And then
Zach, did you clear
and then
it?
he sat down. Yeah, I cleared it after. Dude, there was so much in there too when I cleared it.
Yeah.
Because I cleared it, and I was like, that was a whole hit on its own. And then I did it, but I hit it after that. But then Zach sat down, and he's like, yeah, this is, I'm pretty ripped. Like he's like, I'm fried. So then we all did it.
Yeah, so
then,
I think
Ethan
this
did
is
it
where
some
I can
more.
kind of come in. I have done edibles before, but I had never smoked. And so this was
this first experience, yeah.
Yeah, this was Saturday night. This was last night, which is way too fucking close. But so I had cleared it for them whenever they packed it and lit it again, and I was like, all right, like I'm not really like feeling anything yet. And as I had understood in my head from listening to past podcasts, listening to these guys talk about stuff, smoking it gives you a much more immediate high. And so I was
Yes.
like, all right, I should be feeling like way more than this if I'm doing it right, which I thought I was, and I was, turned out. So Zach, Josh, and other Zach go out to meet someone from our past life, and so it's just me and Kyle in my place, and Kyle was like, well, what do you want to do? And I'm like, I want to smoke more weed. And so
I was so excited when he said that because I was like, oh shit.
yeah, so
We're back it again.
Kyle got to teach me like how to like hold the lighter and like how to inhale it properly and stuff.
A good father-son bonding moment.
It was actually pretty fucking cool.
Daddy.
I enjoyed that part of it.
It was, yeah, so once Ethan started ripping it and we played Rocket League. I was like, this man will sit wherever he is right now for the next 2 hours if I don't move him myself.
Right. Okay. And
Yeah.
so then we're over at our friend's house who lives right next to Ethan, same apartment complex. I don't even know how long we were over there, like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
Not
it wasn't
long,
long.
not long.
It felt like a minute and a year at the same time. It was like my perception of time at that point was because it was just me, Zach, and Josh sitting on this our friend's couch, and all of us were like, hmm.
Yeah,
You know, like I looked at Josh at one
meanwhile,
point, and his eyes were just gray. You know, I was like,
Oh.
hello. This lamp was right next to him, and our friend's cat had jumped on it and knocked this lamp down, and it like fell all the way down and like knocked a bunch of shit off the wall. And it was right next to Josh, and all of us like jumped up, and Josh is just sitting there. And we're like, "Are you good?" And he was like, and he looks at us right, and he goes, "Could Jesus walk on a river?" And I was like, "What?" And he's like, would he just go with the flow of the river, or would he just stay in place? Like, how does it work? I was like, what the fucking time? I was like, no. I was like, we're gonna go back, because I was like, I bet Ethan is probably.
Uh-huh.
I was like, I wonder if he's alive. And they were like, what do you think they're doing right now? And I was like, I bet Ethan is playing the best Rocket League he's ever played right now, boy. I'm telling you.
No, he was not.
No, I was not.
We were struggling.
Yeah,
playing
it was
Rocket League.
not good. So all right. So me and Kyle were
Most
playing
of that
Rocket
part.
League, and we were having a pretty good time at first. And then I know this. I have like pretty much full memories of last night, but I start to get a little more quiet, and then like I start to really fucking miss you guys. Have y'all ever had like a
Yeah.
babysitter whenever you were really young, and
Yeah.
for whatever reason, like y'all are just chilling with the babysitter, no problem, and then your parents are just gone for like too long, like in your little fucking kid brain, and you like start to really fucking miss them, and then like something in you panics because they're not there, and then you just start to fucking cry because you're like little and you don't know like what emotions are and shit. Like that's
So,
where
I
I
mean-
was mentally. I was like, I need those guys to come back. Like I really fucking miss them. Like I need them. I just need them here. And it was really weird. And then lo and behold, y'all walk in. And then me and Kyle stop playing Rocket League to like, you know, interact with y'all. And everybody's in my room here, and I'm sitting in my chair, my like computer chair, which is a Razer chair. Razer, hit me up. Sponsor? Yeah? No? Okay, that's fine.
No.
Anyway, so I'm sitting here, and I'm just like watching them and listening to them. I'm like a little kid who like doesn't talk a whole lot. So like I'm sure my eyes were fucking big as fuck. And then all of a sudden I realize I haven't talked in a while. Like I'm not engaged with this conversation. The other Zach is playing music on my piano that I have sitting right by my computer setup. And so I'm just like listening to that. I'm like, this is pretty cool. Like I'm high, like I'm listening to like live piano music. Like this is sick. This is the dream for a lot of people. And then my toes start to tingle. And then not even a minute later, the tips of my fingers start to tingle. And I start to not like I start to become like disabled with like my arms and my legs. Like I start to not be
Hey,
able
you
to,
were
like,
just like
feel
sitting
them.
there, and you would look just ghosted. You were like zoned out. You were just like staring right at the piano for
Yeah.
like 15 minutes, and then I was like, "Hey, buddy, are you planet side right now?"
He was
And you were
horny.
I was like, you know, say something, and you were just like, "I'm cold."
That all right, so I'm cold is all the words that I could get out for like what, 2 hours. Other than that, I was completely fucking silent.
Ethan, oh my god, when you left, I think I ripped one of the biggest hits in my life with Zach.
I
there.
was telling him, I was like, you definitely, yeah, this morning you pulled a Zach.
Oh my god, because Ethan, when Zach, when you left, Zach was like, "Oh yeah, rip it. There's some in there, just a little bit of green," and I'm like, "Oh okay, cool. It's not that much. There's some left, so I'm gonna have to really light it as much as I can."
Yeah.
I light the entire bowl. It all just glows, like it's burning everything in there.
Oh
And I'm like, okay, so I pull it, I give it a couple extra seconds, and then it's just thick white clouds, and I breathe in. I'm like, oh shit! I look
no.
at Zach, hand it to him. I start instantly coughing my lungs out.
Oh,
I couldn't
shit.
control it at all. My throat hurt so bad because I was just like, I thought I was gonna start throwing up on myself. I was coughing so much. But
I had a
literally
point,
went to space, and my eyes started just closing, and I couldn't open them back up.
Yeah, so whenever I was like on the come up, I suppose, I started to get like a little bit nauseous, and so like I drank some water slowly, and like it kind of subsided. But I was sitting in this chair for what felt like an eternity, of course. And I remember my head falling down, like physically. And then I had to focus like my energy or like my consciousness or whatever the fuck to my neck muscles to get my head back upright. And then when it was upright, it like stayed there for a little bit. And then that happened one more time. I could move my arms and my legs, but I couldn't feel them at all. Like I couldn't feel anything except for what clothes covered, which is just like shorts and a t-shirt. So, I mean, not that useful. So whenever I said I'm cold, someone threw a hoodie at me, and it landed on me. And then for like a minute,
You used it as a blanket for a minute, yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to. In my head, I was putting it on, and then I blinked, and then I saw the hoodie still just lying on me, and I was like, "Ah, shit." And for about like 10 minutes or so, there would be like anywhere from 10 to 30 second stints where I wouldn't blink, and then I would blink, and then I would like become conscious again. So I don't know what happened in those stints of like seconds, but I had like short-term memory loss, like legit.
Yeah, that happens.
Which is,
but
you saying that is fucking scary for me to hear, because it's like, yeah, that happens. It's like, that's fucking normal?
Yeah.
That doesn't happen to me.
No, that happens to me sometimes. I mean, I'll get spaced out and start thinking crazy shit, and I kind of have some anxiety, but honestly, like, I kind of like the feeling, not of anxiety itself, but the awareness that comes with it, because you start being like, you start understanding how, like, you know, vulnerable you are as a human, and how you're, you know, it's just like crazy stuff that can scare people, can just scare you out of your mind when you're under the influence. And it just kind of opens up more to your mind. It's not like anything gateway related, but it just kind of makes you see more.
Yeah,
it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's kind of a double-edged sword on that part.
Eventually, I took a little adventure on my own, and I stood up out of my chair, which I never thought I'd be able to do again. And I turned to other Zach, I believe, and I said, "Good news. I am standing. I stood up. Bad news. I'm not sure I can walk." And he was like,
"Yeah.
Well, I mean, just sit back down. Like you're good. You don't need to get up for anything." But I did need to get up for something because I was getting hungry as fuck.
That's what happens, man.
Yeah. So I got up and made a whole... No, I remember this. I got up and I made a whole plate of leftover pizza that I had ordered before they ever like got here. And I came back in after far too long, I'm sure, with my plate of pizza. And I sat back down. And Zach here said, "Ooh, what do you got there?" And I'm like, "Mine."
Oh, yeah, he did say that.
And I was just like I said so many more words in my head than that, but I know I didn't say them out loud. So like I just seemed really fucking rude because Zach just asked me like,
what you don't understand is that when everybody gets on that same level, the brain waves are there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you understand.
Yeah, you just understand.
Like what I was trying to say to you was like, this is mine because I need it to survive right now, but all I could get out was mine. Like, if you just took a piece, that would register like 60 seconds later. So I was completely fucking helpless. Thankfully, everyone that was here was like a friend, so they were taking care of me.
Yeah. My favorite
Yeah.
part was when Zach was singing the songs, bro. He was belting it, bro.
Yo, I love Zach. How you and all y'all's friends are just musicians. Because I'm like the only one who really doesn't know how to play an instrument or understand music.
You can
As you know.
bullshit. You can play guitar. I've seen you do it.
Yeah, I can play a few strums and a few songs that I've memorized, but that's not like like y'all are musicians. Like it's so cool to see a musician and hear them on their, instrument just go off on their own. Like it's so cool to see like how they think and hear like how they sing and stuff like that. It's like, damn, that'd be cool to understand music on that kind of level. But
Bro, that's
me,
you and every other musician ever. Like anytime I see somebody else, anytime I see somebody that's really good, I'm like, ah, fuck. I just want to watch them because like,
yeah, it's
yeah,
so nice.
I want to watch them go through their creative process. Like, how did they make this fucking thing up?
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's so cool. I think one of the most impressive guitarists, musicians that I've seen in a while, besides you and Zach, is uh is Aaron, Emily's brother,
Yeah, your
my
future
brother-in-law.
brother-in-law.
He
He's very good.
Yeah, his Instagram, he put some on his Instagram, but like his freestyles, oh my gosh. I was listening to him, he was listening to Ayahuasca and we were all listening to it in the room, and he was just matching his guitar tunes and going freestyle with the notes. Picking, strumming, it was all combined, just a array of music that matched perfectly to the scale of that song Ayahuasca, and it was so beautiful to hear. It's a different feeling entirely, but it's like, it's since I know that song forward and backwards, it's like nostalgia a little bit for me. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
By the way, for the listeners, we're talking about a song called.
Yeah, it's by Vancouver's Sleep Clinic.
Yeah.
Ayahuasca. It's real. It's an 8-minute song, and it's a roller coaster. It takes you. It's just
Highly
very
recommended.
soothing.
Highly recommended.
It's so nice.
Yeah. Anyway,
But-
we are at like a little over 50 minutes here, so we should probably like kind of wrap up the
Well,
story.
we're gonna cut out the first 10 minutes, right?
Yes, I've
Okay.
taken that into account. We've been recording for an hour, so.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Anyway, so yeah, we counted the hours like just now today of like when I ripped all that shit, and like when we went to bed, because we went to bed at 1, we ripped it at about 9, so that's about 4 hours, and I barely came down. Like I told y'all, I'm pretty sure, I think, I hope, that night, that I'm not coming down any. I'm just used to being this high now. Like, my body was fucking adapting and like making me move my fucking like legs and arms and shit.
He was going through a metamorphosis.
Dude, I was
It's
transforming.
evolving.
Yeah. We watched fucking Call Me Carson videos, rest in peace as of the time of recording. And we watched like some other videos as well. And we were all just sitting in our seats, staring at the screen, barely fucking laughing. We were all so fucking tired. And then Zach fell asleep and then woke up like 10 minutes later. And so I was like, all right, fuck this. No, we're all.
Oh yeah, dude, I was so fucking comfortable. I was passing out.
Yeah.
Anytime Zach asks for a blanket from me, I'm like, all right, this dude's going to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like it's GG.
It's dying time.
He's going to bed. But
Yeah.
and then we woke up the next day. Y'all woke up late as fuck. I always wake up earlier than everyone. So I took a shower.
Bro, I woke before you, Ethan.
I had my alarm went off at 8 a.m. But I just fucking, because Kyle and I were, before we passed out, because you went to bed, you're like, all right, that's it, it's bedtime. I got back up for like 20 minutes, and Kyle and I were just hanging out. And I was like, bro,
Oh,
like,
I heard y'all in there. Yeah.
I was like, I
forgot.
woke up and I got like a second wind, and I told Kyle, I was like, bro, like, you want to rip again, bro?
Oh, did y'all really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, we did. It was awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
It was
Then
pretty
y'all-
cool. That
y'all
little
ripped
device
again.
we made, that bong was just perfect.
It was pretty good.
Oh, by the way, where is it?
Oh, I threw it away.
You threw it away.
Yeah.
Why?
You threw the bong away?
Yeah. Did y'all want it or something? I thought
Yeah, we
y'all
were gonna keep it.
Oh shit! I thought Ethan was gonna want to throw it away, so I just tossed it.
No, we're dead. No, that is mine. There's no
Aw.
way I'm giving that shit up.
Well,
it-
we're gonna have to make another one because it's in the trash.
If we got another cup, we can do it. They know how now.
Well, we're gonna go back to prime time in Abilene.
No, we'll fucking use another cup. We'll do like the Mark II.
We'll do like a Gatorade bottle.
We'll paint this one.
We'll-
That's what we'll do. We'll
Oh,
paint it.
come on.
oh
Zach,
yeah.
We're gonna get a better bowl this time because the bowl was like, eh. It was foil.
Well, we need that trumpet mouthpiece that we were talking about.
Yeah.
That's what we were
Yeah,
originally gonna do.
Because that was the original idea. Anyway,
Yep.
let's see how long we've been recording. An hour 5. So we've got like 5 more minutes if we got something else at all.
No, let's do the outro. Do the outro. Plug socials.
Alright.
The outro
Yeah,
person.
Demon
Alright.
Slayer. The new movie is coming out this Friday. Demon Slayer, the
Overlord
movie.
got approved for a 4th
For
season.
4th
and
season.
a movie. Let's go.
Really?
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yes.
great
I
news.
saw that yesterday.
That's great news. Wow. I'm really excited for that.
That's not plugging any of our.
When is
fucking
that?
things.
When is that?
Kyle, do you finally
I
want
don't
to
know.
plug your beans, or do you want it to still be found?
Yeah, follow Beans. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
What's
yeah, yeah. Y'all
what's
wanna-
your at? Can
It's-
I link it in the description?
Yeah, you can link in the description if you want.
Okay.
I have it right here though. If y'all want to hear it over.
Yes, please.
Okay, so for some shit, bro. There's at Bean Squared 2. So BANSQUARED and the number 2.
And there you go. So awesome. So I can
That's
finally
it.
link that. So all of our episode 0 listeners that are still here for some god for fucking sake and reason, can go follow that or.
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus.
Yeah, definitely look at the fucking like replies and shit too, because there's some gold in those. As
Mr. Beast has.
Shut up.
Nope.
No.
Nope. All right.
All right, well, that's it.
Anyway,
'cause that's-
Zach, anything you want to plug?
Nope.
All right. Subscribe. Click the bell.
And
or
yeah,
don't.
and for the next
I will
next
never fucking
best
care.
anime waifu reveal next time. Favorite anime waifu on
Anime
our next
waifu
episodes.
tier list.
Yes, that'll be our next talk, boys.
I would pay a maximum of $300 to suck
I'm
some
gonna
anime
watch all the
titties.
animes I can think of, and I'm gonna list all the waifus.
Yo, watch this new anime that just came out. It's called Sailor Moon. It's pretty sick. I like it.
Hell yeah.
Sailor Moon.
I've never
Sounds
watched
like Safe
Sailor
Coin.
Moon. I've never.
I've had enough of this.
All right.
Goodbye.
That's gonna be it. Everybody
All right.
say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.